We are here to demand for a credible register. We are here to let the Electoral Commission, audit the register, because we've found and we've seen so many indiscrepancies in the register, and that's all what we are demanding today. Well, I see it as massive. I see it as this is a message. We are sending a message across to let everybody know that, you know what, we mean business, and on the 7th of December, nobody's going to cheat us. My message for John Mahama, he's the next president of the Republic of Ghana, so you should get ready.
I'm here because you are here. I want to demonstrate to the Electoral Commission and the government that they must allow our democracy to work. And we believe that democracy doesn't happen because of one election every 4 years. The meat of democracy actually is what happens in between elections. And one of the most important rights in a democracy that will make democracy different from any other system of government is the right to self-determination. And we are getting into election. Election is a time for expressing our right to choose our own leaders. And we have seen that there are machinations that are threatening to take away that right from Ghanaians to determine their leaders. And so all that we are asking for is that let there be fair, free, transparent and violence-free elections. So if you don't see it happening and you see the building blocks of violence being put in place, you must act to demolish those building blocks, or you risk being consumed by the violence that will happen. So what we are doing is to try to diffuse the tension by asking for transparent elections. If that happens, we shall have our democracy intact. But if we fail in our bid to ensure free and fair elections, then we give those agitators, political agitators, the reason to come in to destroy our democracy. We have called for this democracy. Some people have died, some people have been made. And so it is our time now to protect the democracy that we fought for. And that is why we want a voters register to be audited properly. And then we want the IT systems at the Electoral Commission, which until now we've been made to believe that they are intact, they are sacrosanct, you cannot add or take away from the voters register until certain protocols are followed. There is evidence now that the Electoral Commission by itself can decide to take voters away from the register or add voters away from the register outside the political parties' consent. And that is why we think that we must investigate what flaws there are or what vulnerabilities there are that allows people to breach the established protocols which have been broadcast to the nation. So if we correct those ones, then we can restore the confidence in the democratic system. We go into the elections in peace. If we don't, we think that it will threaten a destabilization of our democracy. That is why we are using this expression, freedom to demonstrate, to drum home to the international community, to peace-loving Ghanaians, that there is something amiss in our democracy. We better fix it now to avoid calamity, or we allow it free range and it will bear the fruits. I also want to use this video to appeal to ECOWAS and the African Union. They appear to be sleeping. They wait until the worst happens, then they are now threatening to deploy peacekeepers and all that. We want them to come in and help us to prevent what will destabilize our democracy before any adventurers will set in. So through this medium, I'm appealing to the international community. Don't wait until Niger or Mali happens or Guinea happens before you come in. Come in now. advise your friend Nana Akufo-Addo, who claims to be a Democrat outside, and then he implement the worst form of dictatorship in this country, to come in now and prevent the worst from happening, so that we can save our democracy. Everybody will like it.
We are here to demonstrate, to call for a credible register from the EC for the 2024 election, to make sure that we have a register that will give us a credible election. That means anybody who has registered in a particular constituency at the polling station, his or her name must be found on the register. Nobody should be transferred by the Electoral Commission. It's only the individual who can only request that. So we should have a credible register, and we must make sure that the election will be fair and free. The message for all Ghanaians is that everybody should support this cause, because we need to have a peaceful election, and a peaceful election must make sure that all the standards, all our expectations by the people, by Ghanaians, is in place for an election that we can say that we have had a credible and good election. And the EC cannot be, on one side, and the MPP cannot defend the EC. Any matters of that nature will just mar the elections. We should all stay in our lanes, and the EC must do what it is to do to give us a credible election.
Okay, so please, what's your last word for your opponent?
My opponent? As for my opponent, he should know that he will lose. Yes. Look at the masses. The masses are out supporting this cause, and they will be there to vote. And my opponent will lose, both in the constituency and at the national level. John Dramani Mahama, the next president of the Republic of Ghana.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
The 2024 election, it's no man's, it's not a joke. And so our appearances and our utterances should send a signal that is war, but not with guns or with knives. We are just out here, or when you saw my costume that day, it's just to send a signal that we are battle ready to take the seats in Dumelo Cabinet for the first time. The message is simple. I don't know why the EC is running away from auditing. In 2016, when you remember, before the elections started, the same pressure was put on the previous EC, that is Charlotte Osei, yes, to audit. And because we were not hiding anything, she allowed the auditing, and we don't know the reason why they don't want to audit the register. And so it means that they are hiding something, and our checks have told us that they have indeed tampered with the register, and we are saying that they should allow auditing. If only they know they are not hiding anything, they should allow auditing for a free and fair election for the 2024 election. Well, what we are doing today, I am sure after that you hear that the auditing will be allowed, because we are battle ready. The grassroots are saying that enough is enough. 8 years of failed leadership. We are ready to take this. So everybody is wide awake and they're ready to take.
We are here demanding for our rights. We are here demanding that the right thing should be done by the Electoral Commission. And we are here demanding that rightful Ghanaians should be allowed to vote. And the Electoral Commission trying to manipulate the voters' register is against our constitutional rights. So we are here for the right thing to be done. The message to Ghanaians is that Mahama is the only change Ghana is looking for. Mahama is the one who is coming to reset Ghana. With all this corruption going on in this country, every sector of the economy going down, Ghana should have hope in John Dramani Mahama to come and rectify things. Thank you.
Okay, please, why are you here today?
We are here to demonstrate against the EC boss, and the EC as a whole.
All right. So what's the mission behind this demonstration?
That they should sit up, they should do the auditing, so that all of us, all of us will be happy, because some of us, our names are missing and it's not the best. So we are looking forward for them to respond to our requests.
So please, what's the message for your opponent?
That they should all unite with us to make make sure we have peaceful election, because when we put things down properly, we can have peaceful election.
Please, what's your name?
Comfort, Doyo, Kudu.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
You can always make your point without being violent. I don't think what you know goes from. Yes, no, I'm afraid. One of my regulators, one of them are time for. They are not your enemies. They are here to protect you so you can have a peaceful demonstration. I don't care about that. You know, all the police in here. They tell you what I am doing. Don't tell you. Oh, yeah, the police in here. They tell you what I am doing. As you said, you will prevent yourself. You are here for them. One more time. Some of them are very good. Bọ́ọ̀ bọ́ọ̀ ẹ̀fọ́ ẹ̀ ní wọ́n bó lọ yẹ. Ẹ wọ́n bá akọ ẹ̀yẹ basabasa. Ní ẹ̀kyẹ́ wọ́n bá àkọ́kọ́ sí ẹ̀yẹ ni ẹ̀. Yẹ́n deɛ yẹ́yẹ no, yàtọ̀ sọ òbí àtìmí sí ìgbà. Polisifoɔ tó fà á sẹ́ wọ́n mú bèsì mọ̀ báyìí. Wọ́n bá wà sẹ́, àti àbẹ̀ká sẹ́ ẹ̀ka yẹn mọ̀, yàtọ̀ yẹn ni wọ́n ti gbé mọ̀. Àti tí ẹ̀ sábọ̀, yẹ́nì wọ́n mọ̀. Ẹ̀kọ́ ìlú bàbí àwọn dáta, etí ojú họ, tó ti gbàtí ìfúnfà ìjáwọ̀, mẹ́tìrá fẹ́ yẹta ha, ẹni polisi ní nkọ̀jí ẹ̀jìdé, ẹni tí a sira mọ́, wọ́n mú tó obìnrin, wọ́n mú ní ẹ̀ẹ́dìrẹ́ jẹ́ ẹ̀yẹ, òfin sẹ́, ẹbí wọn wọ́n mú ní ìrẹ̀lẹ́, ẹni tó ọdún ọdún láti rẹ̀, ẹni ọgbọ́n wà ní ṣe ọjọ́ ìṣẹ́ ó dá ìjọ. Ẹni tí wọ́n mú ọjọ́ ti àṣàm, ẹni wọ́n mú propose ìṣàm, yàtọ̀ tó ń ti ṣe ìwúrọ̀ ẹni tó mú nyìrá ayọ̀dù bàṣà. Ẹni tí fẹ̀yẹ́ ìjùmọ̀ ẹni ẹ̀ka àṣà wà ló fẹ́ àwọn gbogbo ìṣètì à, àṣà àwọn fẹ́ olùdókè ẹni mú. Ẹni tí ọmọ inú àṣàyà ẹ̀ṣà ọmọ ẹ̀gbìnrà. Wọ́n mú màálù nínú wọ́n mú màálù wọ́n mú ayélujára ẹ̀wọ̀ sí i. Wọ́n mú so go through the same problem. Ẹ̀dọ́ tó òbí ọ̀rọ̀ gbogbo ìfà àbáwò ìdàgbọ́. Òtí wọ́n à wọ́n wá ti sọ wọ́n bẹ sí ìbáyìí tí wọ́n mú àbáyé kọ̀rọ̀. Wọ́n nà àbùkù gbogbo àkáàtọ̀. Ètò ìsìlámù yọ̀bí èdè ní sẹ́ wọ́n mú fa ọ̀pá òkú. Ẹ̀dùnà wọ̀ mọ́ ẹ̀dùnà tó. Wọ́n bá wọ̀ mọ́ ẹ̀dùnà yìí. Wọ́n ti bọ́ sí ẹ̀sẹ̀ lọ. Wọ́n yẹ wọ̀ ẹ̀dùnà yìí. Sọ̀rọ̀ ń yẹ fún àwọn ẹ̀dùnà. Wọ́n yẹ fún àwọn ẹ̀dùnà. Nígbà ọ̀sán àwọn ẹ̀dùnà lọ. Wọ́n ti ń bá iṣẹ́ àwọn ọkọ̀. Wọ́n yóò dá ẹgbẹ́ tí wọ́n yẹ ẹ̀dùnà yìí. Ẹgbẹ́ Numa, Oyaho. Yama went to instruction. They wanted to overcome and they now say that one free country, but that other talk, who will you know? I don't think that we are Obia, all countries in the island. Obia, all countries in the island. As I saw a young was a couple. If you want peace, you must prepare for war. I don't see as we did, I want to the Boko Ukraine, Boko Babia, Tokwasi Diano. Montla, I want Tokwasi Ria. And Moko, Yacho, Nebi, Totabiaso, Moko, and Yaku. I don't think so. Look at that 20. After that, one more say a suga. One more as I say a two of Kosa. Never a more time. Young Tracy, and now we are my father, and to Ghana mine. I don't think young lady will be out to you. I think I to go of your children. I never left in Raba. If you are not Ramo, you are not put before. Also, we are going to do here.
And security are being here, the protection, so that nobody will be messing up. 24 hours protection. That means they'll be protecting Ghanaians 24 hours. Yes, almost protecting Ghana for 24 hours. Usha said the securities are here in the Namesa. So that they make sure there will be protection over here. And you know, sir, this demonstration, they say they are running a peaceful demonstration for Ghana, so that against the EC. Yeah, that's what they are saying. Say they are running a peaceful demonstration against the EC nationwide, so that nothing. So I wish maybe we go close to some of the people and say, yeah, I'm same dia. So to make sure pay for been a banner. Yeah, you could see some of the dignitaries pay for NDC from pay for been a banner. Yes, yeah, MP before NDC for pay for been a banner. NDC from pay for been a banner, and then they have 24 hours. Yes, 24 hours protection. So that means there will be security is tighter. Everything will be protected. They'll be protecting people over here. Yes, security is tighter. They'll be protecting people over 24 hours. And this is what they are almost 24 hours now. This is what they are trying to say. Yes, almost 24 hours. This is what they are trying to say, sir. There will be protection 24 hours. Jobs will be 24 hours. Yes, Ocean pay for now. On my back. In your numbers. So very soon. our president will be coming here to make sure say things go on as planned. Say almost into 12, almost say Yamaba Koso 101 in here. So we are waiting for some of the people who are saying about. We are waiting for some of the people who come here that will be part of the. They will come and be part of the Funama. But say people down for Abahasi. Say people down for some of the actors, any actress in the Abahasi. Very soon we'll try and get them on. Yes, very soon we'll try and get them on. Very soon we'll try and get them on. We shall ask in the person of us and not day. Person of us in there, not day. Papa. We shall 24 hours. Black Panther unit here, 24 hours Black Panther unit protest. This word Mama is saying is 24 hours. Number person 101. Osha, talk now. Osha, person of us in there. I know what the papa. Osha, person of us in there. I know what the papa. Don't have parts in there. Yes. I don't know what so very soon, yes.
Our national chairman, the Honorable Asiedu Nketia will be leading us today. We want the demonstration to be very orderly. So we want you to follow what the security will be telling you. You see a barricade of security men on the routes, holding their arms. Kindly follow them. We are not going for a walking competition. So this is not a time to show that you can walk fast. Take your time and walk. I said what? Take your time and walk. Take your time and walk. And follow instructions. The police are our friends. They say they are here to protect us. So let's give them the benefit of the doubt and let us allow them to do their work. So very soon we will give a signal. The national chairman will be coming to lead us and we will all start moving. But please don't be in a hurry. Don't run, don't walk too fast. Take your time. We don't want any gaps in the crowd and let's move as one people. When we get to Parliament House, we shall address you. And for Parliament House, we are going to the headquarters of an electoral commission and we'll be addressing you. And until they do the right thing to protect the vote of every registered voter, until they indicate that you are ready to audit the register for us to have free, fair and peaceful election, we are not leaving there today or tomorrow. So God bless all of you. Get your walking boots ready. We are about to move. But what I will say finally is this: today, we are not doing this for nothing. We are not doing this for nothing. Look at the wind blowing. It's a wind of change blowing. And whether you measure why said or not, change is coming. Thank you very much. God bless all of you.
Okay, some of this free. Some now. You see change is coming. You see some of the people are here. And
after indicators, is already here. And you are blessing us before we move. Oh, if you are happy to see the number 2, wave your hands. Yeah.
So they said down a mosquito personal. Okay, I say personal. I say that.